What if you could unlock calm, focus, and resilience in the most uncomfortable of situations, simply by stepping into the cold? Today, I'm diving into the transformative power of cold exposure for stress management, sharing personal insights from my Wim Hof instructor training journey, the science behind cold exposure, and practical tips to help you get started. So stick around, because by the end of this, you'll be feeling inspired to embrace the cold and take on your mental resilience to the next level. Hey guys, I'm Ravi, a high performance and life coach with over 15 years of corporate finance experience and 5 years of coaching professionals, executives, and entrepreneurs just like you. I've been where you are, balancing high stakes, chasing success, and wondering if there's a better way. My mission? To help you transform, upgrade, and grow, whether it's mastering your mindset, managing stress, or building confidence in order to ultimately build sustainable, purpose-led success across all areas of your life. This channel is where practical tools are going to meet real transformation. From career breakthroughs to personal growth, you'll find actionable strategies, inspiring stories, and proven techniques to help you create that sustainable success on your terms. If you're ready to thrive, you're in the right place. This is more than just a channel, it's a community. Join the conversation, connect with like-minded professionals, and let's grow together. So hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon, because you don't want to miss the insights we'll be diving into every single week. Also, the comment section is your space. Share your questions, experiences, and ideas. Let's co-elevate, learning and growing together. And if you're ready to dive deeper, check out the links in the description for more free resources, coaching programs, exclusive content, events, and even more. So let's dive into today's topic. I promise it's going to leave you feeling inspired and ready to take action. Let me start with a defining moment in my life. A few years back, I completed a week-long Wim Hof method instructor training program in Poland, and it was nothing short of earth-shattering. Emotionally, physically, and spiritually, it was a week of pure growth and acceptance. We pushed our limits in icy waters. We practiced breath work to connect deeply with the body. We built an unshakable resilience. When I returned, this was the message I sent to my friends and family. This week has changed my life. I can't quite process it all still, but it's been transformative in every single sense. Thank you for being a part of my journey. The biggest takeaway? Cold exposure isn't just about braving icy water. It's about building the mental strength to embrace discomfort and come out the other side stronger. I'm curious to know if you've ever tried cold exposure. Maybe a cold shower, an ice bath? Comment below. I'd love to hear about your experience. So let's talk about the science behind cold exposure and why it's such a powerful stress management tool. When you expose your body to the cold, your nervous system activates the fight or flight response. But here's the magic. By staying calm and breathing through the discomfort, you train your body to shift back into the rest and digest state more efficiently. Studies show that cold exposure can reduce stress hormones. It lowers cortisol levels, the hormone responsible for stress. It can boost your mood. Cold exposure triggers the release of endorphins, giving you that post-cold glow. Improves focus. The shock of the cold sharpens your mind and brings clarity, and builds resilience. Regular exposure strengthens your ability to handle stress in other areas of life. This isn't just anecdotal, science is backing it up. What's one benefit of cold exposure that excites you the most? Share it in the comments and let's discuss how to get started. Cold exposure can feel intimidating. Trust me, I've been there. But here's the good news. You don't need to dive into an ice bath on day one. Here's a simple roadmap to get you started. Number 1, start small. Begin with 5 to 10 seconds of cold water at the end of your hot shower, and gradually increase the time each day. 2, focus on your breath. When the cold hits, natural reaction might be to tense up. You can take slow, deep breaths to calm your nervous system. 3, be consistent. Cold exposure is like any habit. It gets easier with more effective practice. 4, listen to your body. It's normal to feel uncomfortable, but never push yourself to the point of pain or extreme discomfort. Number 5, combine it with breath work. Pairing cold exposure with controlled breathing amplifies the benefits and helps you manage the shock more effectively. And remember, it's not about how long you can stay in the cold, it's about how long you can stay calm in the discomfort. So what's stopping you from trying cold exposure? Comment below and I'll share some more tips to help you overcome that first step. Cold exposure isn't just for biohackers anymore. It's gaining traction across industries. Athletes like LeBron James and entrepreneurs like Tony Robbins have credited cold therapy for improved focus, recovery, and mental clarity. Even everyday professionals are turning to cold showers and ice baths to reduce anxiety and boost productivity. Recently, I read a news feature which highlighted how corporate wellness programs are now beginning to even include cold exposure practices, showing how mainstream this approach has now become. Have you seen cold exposure featured in the news or by someone you admire? Share it in the comments and let's explore how this trend is transforming lives. So let's meet Paul, a fictional character navigating a high-stress job. Deadlines, constant emails, and sleepless nights were overwhelming. One day, a friend suggested trying cold exposure. Skeptical, but slightly desperate, they decided to give it a shot. Paul started with a 20-second cold shower. The first few seconds, unbearable, but then Paul focused on the breath, calming the mind. Over the weeks, this was built up to 2-minute cold showers, and the results for them were undeniable. Sharper focus at work, better sleep, and a newfound ability to handle stress. Fast forward 6 months, and Paul is confidently taking ice baths before major presentations, using the calmness they've cultivated in the cold to stay composed in that high-pressure moment. The lesson here, cold exposure doesn't just build physical resilience, it transforms your mindset. Does Paul's story sound like a journey you'd want to start? Share your thoughts below and let's inspire each other to take that plunge. Now imagine this. You wake up every day feeling focused, resilient, and ready to handle whatever life throws at you. Stressful situations no longer throw you off balance because you've trained your body and mind to stay calm under pressure. This isn't just a dream. It's what cold exposure can actually help you achieve. The resilience you build in the cold ripples into every single area of your life, making you stronger, calmer, and more confident. So ask yourself, what if the key to your next level of growth is as simple as stepping into the cold? What's the first step you'll take towards incorporating cold exposure into your life? Share it in the comments and let's hold each other accountable. Cold exposure isn't just about braving icy waters. It's about transforming your mind and body to handle stress with grace and resilience. So start small and stay consistent. And remember, every time you step into the cold, you're stepping closer to the best version of yourself. If this resonates with you, share this video with someone who you think's ready to embrace the cold and grow stronger. Together, let's create that effect of resilience and transformation into the world. I'm Ravi, and I'm here to remind you that growth often begins where comfort ends. Let's keep growing and co-elevating together. I'll see you soon.